2% back on every purchase. That is what Costco Canada's executive membership promises, and it is why millions of Canadians pay $130 instead of $65 without ever questioning it. But there is a break-even number most members never calculate: $3,250 in eligible spending per year, and a list of everyday purchases like gas, food court purchases, and gift cards that quietly do not count toward it. Whether your 2026 renewal actually saves you money or silently costs you depends on one calculation most households have never done. Costco Canada's membership math comes down to one number: $3,250. That is the break-even point for the executive upgrade. The Gold Star membership costs $65 a year, while executive costs $130. The only difference is the 2% reward, capped at $1,250 per year. So the extra $65 you pay for executive only pays off if your annual eligible spending reaches $3,250. Here is how the math works. Take the $65 price difference between executive and Gold Star. Divide it by the 2% reward rate. That is $65 divided by 0.02, which equals $3,250. If you hit that number in eligible purchases, your reward matches the extra fee. Spend less and you are losing money on the upgrade. Spend more and you come out ahead, at least until you reach the $1,250 reward cap, which would require $62,500 in eligible purchases in a single year, something only very large families or small businesses ever approach. This calculation is not just a guideline, it is the financial line that separates value from waste. The mistake many shoppers make is assuming that every dollar spent at Costco counts toward the reward. But not all purchases are eligible. Gas, food court meals, tobacco, gift cards, and several other categories do not count. That means the real break-even number could be higher for households that spend a lot on those excluded items. A family buying groceries, household goods, clothing, and appliances at Costco can clear the threshold and start seeing real savings. On the other hand, a single person picking up a rotisserie chicken, bananas, and the occasional gas fill-up is unlikely to get close. A Costco employee might be right that executive is better for some people, but you need to do the math for your household. The 2% reward is only free money if you spend enough, and if your purchases actually qualify. For everyone else, the Gold Star tier does the job without quietly costing you more. A 4-person household in the suburbs offers a clear look at how the executive membership can actually put money back in your pocket. Over the course of a year, this family's receipts add up to $8,000 at Costco. But not every dollar spent earns the 2% reward. Gasoline for 2 vehicles, quick food court lunches, and the occasional pack of cigarettes total $1,700. None of those purchases count toward the executive rebate. After subtracting those exclusions, their eligible purchases come to $6,300. Here is where the numbers start to work in their favor. At 2%, the reward on $6,300 is $126. Take away the $65 extra fee for executive, and the family is ahead by $61. That is real cash, not just a discount or a coupon, an annual reward certificate they can use on their next big shop. For this family, the executive upgrade is not a gamble. It is a small but steady win, year after year. The primary shopper in this household plans most Costco trips around the family's needs. Bulk groceries fill the pantry, household supplies keep the laundry moving, and new clothes for growing kids mean the receipts add up fast. The family also takes advantage of the occasional appliance deal or seasonal promotion, pushing their eligible total even higher. By consistently shopping for core needs and steering most spending toward eligible categories, they clear the break-even line with room to spare. This is not about chasing every sale or buying extras just to earn a reward. It is a practical match between how the family already shops and how the executive program is designed to pay off. The math is simple, but the habit is what matters. For families with regular high-volume Costco lists, the executive tier can quietly deliver more value than many realize. Not every dollar spent at Costco earns a 2% reward. The exclusions list is longer and more detailed than most shoppers realize, and missing these details can quietly shift the math against you. Gasoline is the most common blind spot. Whether you fill up at the Costco pump or pay for fuel at the main register, those transactions are flagged and never count toward the executive rebate. Food court meals, like hot dogs, pizza, and smoothies, are also excluded, no matter how often they show up on your receipts. Tobacco products, including cigarettes and cigars, are always ineligible. Gift cards are another common trap. Buying a $100 Costco cash card or a third-party gift card for a birthday will not count toward the reward. Membership fees and taxes, such as GST and HST, or provincial recycling levies, are excluded as well. Any service purchased through Costco, such as installation, extended warranties, insurance, or payroll processing, will not trigger a reward even if the total looks impressive at checkout. Regional rules add more layers. In Quebec, every pharmacy and optical purchase is excluded, including prescription glasses, contacts, and all medications. Alcohol is ineligible in Quebec and Alberta, and Nova Scotia excludes all liquid milk from the rebate calculation. Returns and refunds do not earn rewards, and neither do purchases made through back-office channels or certain online marketplace vendors. These exclusions are not hidden in the fine print. They are spelled out in the official PDF and reinforced in staff training. The effect is simple. The more you spend in these categories, the higher your real break-even point climbs. For households that buy a lot of gas, grab food court meals, or stock up on pharmacy items in Quebec, the executive upgrade can quietly lose its value. Before assuming your spend qualifies, it pays to audit your receipts and tag every ineligible line. Only then does the 2% promise match reality. Every membership decision starts with one step: knowing your own numbers. Costco makes it possible to download a detailed purchase history from your online account. Once logged in, select the last 12 months and export the receipts as a spreadsheet. This file lists every transaction, including date, amount, and item description. Open the spreadsheet and create 2 columns, one for eligible purchases and one for excluded categories. Go line by line, tagging each item. Groceries, household goods, clothing, and most electronics go in the eligible column. Gasoline, food court meals, tobacco, gift cards, membership fees, and taxes get flagged as excluded. If you are not sure about a category, check against the official exclusions list, which has not changed since 2008. Add up the eligible column. That number is your true executive membership base. Multiply it by 2% to see your potential reward. Now subtract $65 for the executive fee. The formula is simple: eligible sum times 2% minus $65. If the result is positive, the upgrade pays off. If the result is negative, Gold Star is the better fit. Some shoppers use a ready-made template for this process. Just paste in your annual purchases, tag exclusions, and let the formulas do the math. The key is accuracy. A few missed gas or food court charges can quietly tilt the calculation. This audit turns the executive upgrade from a guess into a clear, personal decision. The numbers do not care about hype, marketing, or habit. They only reflect how you actually shop. Renewal timing at Costco Canada is not just a technicality. It is a way to stretch every dollar you spend on your membership. The official policy, spelled out in the membership conditions and regulations, gives every member a 2-month window before their expiry date. Renew within those 60 days, and your new membership term is simply added to the end of your current one. That means you never lose a day. Your next 12 months start right after the old card runs out, not the day you pay. But renew too early, outside that window, and you are just stacking a new term on top of one that is not finished. For example, if your membership ends May 31st and you renew in April, your new 12 months will not start until June 1st. You keep all your remaining days, getting the full value for your fee. If you wait until after your expiry, for example, July 15th, your new year starts from that date, and any unused days from the old card are gone for good. This 60-day renewal rule is one of the easiest ways to maximize your cost per day. It is especially important for households that want to avoid gaps in access, but do not want to pay for time they are not using. If you are planning a big shop or a summer break, timing the renewal within this window means you get every day you paid for, without leaving money on the table. The key is to check your expiry date and circle the 2-month mark on your calendar. Renew during that window and you are never shortchanged. Auto renewal is now the default setting for most Costco Canada memberships. Unless you turn it off, your credit card or bank account will be charged the full renewal fee 5 days before your membership expires, often before you even notice the reminder email. For Gold Star, that is $65 plus tax. For Executive, $130 plus tax. The charge arrives whether you plan to renew or not, and many shoppers only realize it after seeing the transaction on their statement. To avoid paying for a year you do not want, you need to cancel auto renewal at least 24 hours before the scheduled charge. The process is straightforward, but easy to overlook. Log into your Costco.ca account, go to the Membership and Renewal section, and turn off auto renewal. You will get a confirmation email within a day. If you prefer, you can also call Costco customer service at 1-800-463-3783 or ask at the membership desk in store. As long as you make the request a full day before the charge, your renewal will be canceled with no fee. If you miss the cutoff and the charge goes through, Costco customer service will usually refund the fee if you call promptly. But the safest approach is to check your renewal status ahead of time, especially if you are still deciding whether the math adds up for another year. With auto renewal off, you stay in control of when and if you pay for the next term. This single step shields you from surprise charges and gives you the breathing room to make a clear-eyed decision about your membership's real value. For a single shopper, the executive membership often feels like a promise that never quite delivers. Over 12 months, the receipts add up to $3,000 at Costco. That sounds close to the break-even line, but the details tell a different story. Nearly $400 goes to gasoline, another $100 to the food court, and $150 slips into pharmacy items, none of which count toward the 2% executive reward. After sorting through the exclusions, only $2,350 is truly eligible. The 2% reward on that amount is $47. The extra fee for executive, though, is a flat $65. That means the single shopper is out $18 by year's end, paying more for a premium tier that quietly gives back less than it costs. There is no big-ticket appliance, no bulk grocery run to tip the scales. Instead, most visits are small, focused on a handful of essentials. The executive card sits in the wallet, but the math never adds up. For many individuals or couples, this is the reality. The upgrade is easy to accept at the register, especially with the promise of cash back. But unless spending habits shift toward higher eligible categories, the reward falls short. In cases like this, Gold Star does the job, without the slow leak of an $18 loss each year. Card sharing at Costco Canada is a common source of confusion, but the official rules are clear and strictly enforced. Every membership card, whether Gold Star or Executive, is non-transferable. Only the named primary member and one authorized household cardholder, usually a spouse or adult living at the same address, are allowed to use the membership for shopping. The household card is free and comes with the same in-store privileges, but it is not a loophole for friends, roommates, or extended family. At the entrance and checkout, staff may ask to see both your Costco card and a government-issued photo ID. The photo requirement is not just a formality. It is how Costco ensures that only the right person is using the membership. The primary member's photo is printed on the card, and the household cardholder's name is linked in the system. If someone else tries to shop with your card, staff can and do refuse entry or block the transaction. Repeated sharing can even result in the card being deactivated, leaving both the primary and household member without access. This policy matters most at the register, where the executive 2% reward is tracked to the primary account. Even if a friend borrows your card and makes a large purchase, the reward goes to you, not to them. If the card is used by someone not listed on the membership, any earned rewards can be forfeited and the account flagged for review. The household card is a genuine benefit for families sharing shopping duties, but it does not open the door to unlimited sharing. For anyone considering lending their card, the risk is not just a policy warning. It is the real possibility of losing membership privileges and any rewards earned. The safest approach is to keep the card in the hands of the people who are actually listed on the account. That is the only way to ensure every purchase and every reward counts toward your household and not someone else's. Costco's refund desk is often seen as a safety net, but the fine print matters more than most shoppers realize. If you renew and regret it, the official policy does allow for a full membership refund. Yet there is a catch. The refund is only automatic if you have not used the card to make any purchases since renewal. Even a small transaction, like a single $5 item, counts as usage and can void your eligibility for a no-questions-asked refund. Staff at the membership counter will check your account activity, and if there is any recorded purchase, the guarantee no longer applies. According to customer reports and forum posts, about 9 out of 10 refund requests succeed, but denials almost always trace back to the card being used, even for something trivial. Promotional offers have their own restrictions. The tempting $20 off or 3 months free deals splashed across the website are strictly for new members. To qualify, you must never have had a Costco Canada membership, or your last card must have been expired for at least 18 months. Renewing members, even those who let their cards lapse for a year, do not qualify. The system checks your membership history at sign-up, and any recent account activity blocks the promo code. This rule is spelled out in the terms, but it is easy to overlook if you are only skimming the offer. For anyone relying on the refund or promo as a backup plan, it is important to understand these boundaries. The refund works only if the card is unused, and new member discounts are truly for newcomers. Before banking on these options, double-check your account status and read the policy language carefully. These guardrails are designed to keep the system fair, but they also mean that misplaced confidence in the refund or a promo can leave you paying more than expected. Today, the difference between saving and overspending at Costco Canada comes down to one number: your actual eligible spend. The executive promise looks generous, but only when the math works for your household. For some, it is a real advantage. For others, it is just costlier access. The real value is not in the card, it is in understanding what you truly need. What does your own math say? Share your thoughts below.